Hello, welcome back. Today's video answers the question, do I have a particular coaching niche or specialism? And the answer is yes, I do. Because although I've been around the block many times and have lived long enough to let me coach most people on most aspects of career development and life in general, and although I can coach many small businesses on business development and business structure, I do have two particular niches. One is career development and career management for solicitors, although I also coach business executives generally. The other is teaching a business growth system to boutique law firms, other SMEs and entrepreneurs. So one niche is individual career coaching and management, and the other niche is business growth coaching for small law firms and SMEs and solopreneurs. So I'm going to talk first of all about career development and career management for solicitors and executives. This is for people in established careers who want to focus on what next, to see if this involves more of the same or something else, and whether this means full-time or part-time employment, self-employment, retirement or something else, and how to achieve this. I have several programs designed specifically for solicitors and executives who are at different stages in their careers. The first program is called the Uncertain Solicitor or Executive, and people who do that course, well, you're on a career conveyor belt. You may have got on the belt by accident, and now you don't know whether to stay on the belt and speed it up or slow down the belt and get off. And you want to explore whether what you do is what you really want to do, and if so, what that means in the long term. And you may want to change, or you may just want to, sense check you're on the right track. The other program is called the Rising Star Solicitor or Executive, and that's for people who, well, you like what you do, you're working towards the next but one stages in your career, and you are genuinely en route to be an associate or a manager or a director or a member or a partner or a business owner. And you thrive in the job and you're focused on getting to the top and you love doing so and you're happy overall. But you need guidance on leadership and development and promotion politics, and your progress is generally encouraged and sponsored by your organisation. There's another program called the V2.0 Solicitor and Executive, and in that situation, that covers people who are well established but are now asking the question, what next? And they want to explore whether what you've been doing is what you still want to do, and you're thinking of perhaps not doing what you've been doing but still working. So you may be interested in using your expertise as a springboard to something else, to give something back to society, or you may want to make a longer term impact and work in a charity or leave a legacy. But whatever it is, you have to plan for a different future, or you want to plan for a different future. Wanting to plan for a different future is slightly different from getting to the stage where somebody else taps you on the shoulder and says, you are 60 something, you really ought to go. And that takes me on to the other program, which I call the Evolver. And this is for somebody who is interested in career and life planning that lets you do something other than retire in the traditional sense. In my view, you need to think about this well in advance of traditional retirement from your 30s, 40s and 50s, when you experiment and accumulate context and experiences and skills so that when the time comes, you can control and decide yourself on your later life choices. And then you can have a so-called designed retirement, which would be a mix of leisure and work and perhaps study and some travelling and other activities, but all on your terms rather than not working at all and turning into a vegetable. If I now move on to the coaching I do that focuses on business growth for boutique law firms and other SMEs and entrepreneurs, this is for people who own and manage your own business, but who, despite having that status, actually don't own a business. You own a job that controls you. Instead of owning a freestanding business that generates enough profit to let you work on rather than in the business and decide how to spend your profits. In other words, it's for people who are a bit like quasi-employees, even though their technical status is that they're business owners. And what I do with SMEs and small businesses like that is to teach people how to set up a rhythmic pattern of simple business related activities and habits so that you create a system that generates more and new business from existing and new clients. So there you have it. I do have two niches. One is a niche in coaching solicitors and executives on career growth and career management. The other niche is in teaching a business development system to small law firms and other SMEs and entrepreneurs. If you want to read the text of this video and other videos I've done, then you can find everything in the library on wxl.coach. And of course, as usual, if you have any other questions that are not in the library that you'd like answering, then please just get in touch using any of the contact details on the website, and I will look into it and perhaps put an answer on the website in the library and add it in. Thanks for watching.